Good
Did you know
good
that
evening and
fantasy
welcome to the
author
Star
Sandy
Chamber
Lender
Show live
offers more than
podcast. And
did you did you did
we had a little bit of a snafu there, running our early stuff on the cues in the audio there. So as things will go sometimes with the live broadcast, yes, there's always something interesting because yes, we actually do have a new spot from Sandy tonight, but it is episode number 495 here tonight on the Star Chamber Show, and it's going to be a great night. A great night. We have a great guest coming up for you in our guest segment, and we are really excited about having him aboard. And looks like the chat room is open and folks are starting to come in, and I see that award-winning screenwriter and author Carol Preflatish is in the house, along with the man himself, D.L. Hearn. Moon, yes, another award-winning filmmaker, screenwriter, and author, and just definitely an awesome podcaster too. Yes, absolutely. So yeah, we're having a good time tonight for sure. It's a show that I've been waiting a long time for, definitely. And with tonight's guest, I've been wanting to get him on the show for a while, and we got it worked out. So that'll be coming up in just a few minutes. And joining me tonight in the co-host position is the vivacious, loquacious, and audacious Holly Phillippe, and she's running just a couple minutes behind, but she is coming, folks. Don't panic. She will be joining me in progress, so don't worry a bit about that. That's coming up here in just a moment. So, as the Star Chamber Show is affiliated with the Imaginarium Convention, the official podcast of the Imaginarium Convention. In fact, we like to keep you up to date on all the latest updates and all that kind of good stuff. And so here we go. We got a lot of stuff to tell you about. It's getting real busy here in January, let me tell you. We've starting to get a lot of programming added. So I'll go through the guests first that we have added, and then we'll shoot over to the newly added programming. First, I would like to thank Carol June Franks. She's a great children's book author who became our latest Imaginarium 2026 individual patron. And we really appreciate these. They do make a big difference with us. A little goes a long way in Imaginarium world and allows us to, get some major guests, allows us to do some other things with events and programming that we would not otherwise be able to do. So thank you very much, Carol, for becoming a patron for this year. We also welcome back a couple of names familiar to you all on the panel side of things, and that would be author, editor, screenwriter, and poet J.L. Mulvihill. Yes, Jen Mulvihill is returning. Always excited about that. And author and audiobook narrator Terry K. Joby, who I've had the pleasure of working with as an editor on some of the Marathonarium projects. And she is just a really, really exceptional writer and a great, definitely is a great panelist. And I think, those of you that know her can vouch for me on that. And then we also today announced a newcomer to the Imaginarium world, but not a newcomer to national audiences, and that would be author and psychic medium Christopher J. Brown. That was just announced today, and he's gotten quite known on True TV, and yeah, he's even had a billboard in New York Times displaying him before, and yeah, he's a nationally recognized psychic medium who's done stuff, on stages, television, all kinds of places across America, and yes, and he is also an author of a book that talks about his upbringing experiences and getting into the whole psychic medium side of things. So it's really, really cool guest. Both Holly and I are really excited to have Christopher joining us, and I think you're all going to really enjoy meeting him. And I think there's going to be some pretty interesting programming if what I heard Holly discussing earlier today works out in that area. So I'll leave you with that teaser. But don't worry, it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be pretty cool. So as far as the new programming goes, we've got a number of things that have been added. So some workshops and panels. And the first, I'll give you the two workshops that were added, and from Diane Mills. She is the presenter on both. Developing Deep Point of View is the title on one of those, and it's exactly what the title says. And Exploring the Art of Dialogue. And of course, Diane is a multi-major award-winning author and best-selling author who was our guest of honor just 2 years ago. And yeah, she's phenomenal, phenomenal workshop host. And so yeah, you don't want to miss that. She's a great creative writing instructor. So those, yeah, if you want to, shore up your writing skill set, yeah, those are two workshops you definitely want to take a very close look at. We also added on the workshop side, we had guerrilla marketing, book buzz on a shoestring. And that is obviously what it says it is. And that is from Chris Enns, who is one of our Imaginator guests, New York Times best-selling author. And she is also a multi award winner. She's won nine of the nine, I think nine of the Holt Medallion Awards, and yeah, she is just great. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to having her there, and of course our marketing workshops, people love those. And then one I actually put out today, a little graphic for: never listen to anyone offering advice on how to be a writer, and that's from Aaron Drown. And this one is geared for small press and independent authors, and it's a slideshow talk with 3 parts. Free advice is often overpriced. How to pretend you're professional. And also, I will totally judge your book by its cover, and so will everyone else. Those are the titles of each of the sections in the 3-part presentation, and that's going to be a really good one. And then, we had some more panels added, and these don't have moderators assigned yet, but you can probably tell by the titles what the topics are: bulletproofing your plot, building inconsistency-free worlds. And then we also added Mind the Gap, identifying and closing plot holes. So both of those are going to be really good for writers, screenwriters, and prose writers alike. And then we also added, these are more in the filmmaking side of things, and one's called the Pilot Puzzle, structuring for television and streaming. And so, yes, this focuses on the structural approach and the different structural approach of a TV pilot versus a feature film, and it's going to be a great panel discussion. Then we also have scene, sequence, and story, building visual momentum. And so, yes, as it says, screenplays are blueprints for images, not just dialogue. And so, yeah, that's going to go into some deep dives onto the filmmaking and screenwriting side of things. And then today, as if all that wasn't enough, we announced 2 new Barbara Evers workshops. One was a huge hit last year, and that was Slush Fest. And this one's a panel, and she'll be the moderator on it. And it's where writers anonymously submit the first page double space of a work in progress, and it's read aloud, and panelists who are agents, publishers, and editors will raise their hands at the point when they would stop reading. And so, yes, and then once half the hands are raised, they will stop and offer feedback. So, yeah, this is giving you some real good insights into the mindsets of folks when they're reading slush piles. And that was, like I said, really popular last year, and people are definitely, I think this one will be even bigger. We'll probably have standing room only on that one. And then we also added a Crafting Critters workshop moderated by Barbara Evers. And yeah, it's exactly what it says. It's all about creating characters based on animals and how you pull that off effectively. And she is very active in giraffe conservation. So this is something that's very near and dear to Barbara, and that's going to be a really good workshop. So you want to make sure, yes, you get registered for Imaginarium, and so you can take advantage of all of these workshops and panels. And if you do want to attend the awards banquet and have dinner service, better pick up your tickets, because yeah, we're getting near, I'd say only about 20 dinner tickets left. So if you want that, then yeah, go ahead and grab it, because yeah, it looks like those are going to sell out earlier than we've ever had those sell out before. So yeah, check that out. And but yeah, that is the update. Quite a bit of programming there, and on cue with that, it looks like the the lovely Holly Phillippe is aboard. Holly,
Yes. Can you hear me?
you are. I can hear you. Ah, you faded out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. You're doing good there.
Okay. Yeah, I was having some trouble. It makes no
Yep,
sense why my Wi-Fi don't work in our back room because that's literally
it's
where
where the
the
router
router
is.
is. But
It's where the
yeah,
router
and
is.
that's the only room that it will not work. I have to turn my phone on 5G. It's the dumbest thing. As soon as I leave this room, I turn on the Wi-Fi. It works just fine. But right here by the router, my phone says, nope, not going to do it. So, yeah, I had to go out, come back in, restart my phone, all kinds of things.
That is that is crazy.
But I'm here now.
Well, yeah, sort of, kind of. Having a couple little glitches there, but don't feel bad, Holly. When I started the show, we have a new spot from Sandy that loaded it, and it just started playing right after our intro song. So hey, it happens. It's always something fun with tech, right? So
Oh, yeah.
is
Oh, yeah.
is there anything you I had just gotten done updating everybody on a slew of those new workshops and panels, and then the new guests,
Yeah,
and
I heard I
thanking
heard bits and
Carol.
pieces of that.
Yeah, yeah. Did
Yeah.
you have anything you needed
No,
to
no, not particularly.
add?
I'm just working on yeah, I'm working on programming people. Give me time.
There, there she goes. Well, it sounds like she has a voice effect a little bit.
Just go ahead.
You're getting a little bit. Log in and out, Holly. Again, try it again. Let's see if we can get you a better connection there. Because yeah, you're coming in and out right now. So, but I will go ahead right now as you do that, and I will share with you the tonight's sponsors. The show spot. There you are. Okay, Holly, you're back. But tonight I will
Okay.
share with you the sponsors for tonight's show, and that is Sandy Lender, the Genre Blender, and the League of Elder series with Ren Garcia. And so yes, like played in its entirety. Here is Sandy's new spot. Here you go, everybody.
Did you know that fantasy author Sandy Lender offers more than epic fantasy novels for your escapist tendencies? Oh, my friends, Sandy's imagination can take you to all kinds of crazy or satirically vampiric or horrifying places. She even has soothing poetry to ease you through periods of grief. Visit AuthorSandyLender.com to choose the exact adventure you need today.
And thank you, Sandy. Sandy is awesome. She is just amazing, and so thank you very much. And now I'll give you a little bit from Ren Garcia with the famous question. Here you go, everyone.
The League of Elder dares to be unusual. It's easy to be swept away in this bold and uninhibited landscape where fantastic heroes become old friends and sinister villains inhabit every dark corner. Dare to explore things best left alone. Each book is your lantern, lighting the path to a world never before seen. So what do you say? Are you weird enough for us?
Are you
Yes,
weird enough for us
but
when
yes,
yeah, are you weird
that's
enough for us?
that's the true question. That's the true question. And to give a shout out to Amanda. I see Amanda's also in the house in the chat room now as well. And yeah, Holly, you got a better connection now. So just
Yes. I'm not
well,
moving and I'm just gonna hold my tongue to the left and hold my right
okay.
finger up in the air like ET and just hold still.
I think what it is, it's the crackling energy from our guest who is just a
That's
dynamo.
exactly it.
I think it is. I think it is because yeah, we're got some wild effects going on early on with your voice there. But yes, we're going to go ahead and introduce the guest of the evening. And yes, here we go, Holly. Here we go. Are you ready?
I don't know if everyone out there's ready, but it's a coming.
Well, tonight's guest is an Imaginarium favorite who's making their Star Chamber show debut. He is a multi award winning filmmaker. He's a screenwriter, a musician, an artist, a game designer, and a cosplayer, and he does all of them really well. He is the CEO of Royalti Virtue Company, which is an entertainment and production company that he established in 2016 in Indianapolis, Indiana. So tonight, we welcome onto the Star Chamber Show, as I mentioned for the very first time,
No,
the
for the
one,
second
the
time.
only.
Second
That's right,
time.
second time. You're right, second time. The legendary Darrell Miller. And there he goes. Let's see. Darrell, we got your microphone is on. So you should be,
Darrell.
Darrell, you should be on.
There he is.
There he is.
Darrell.
We got you, Darrell.
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 He's going in and out.
Got you. Was he?
We
Was he
had
going
Can
in
you
and
hear
out?
me?
There he is.
We can.
Yes. All right. How y'all doing?
There he is. You just want to keep us in
We're
suspense.
better now.
Sorry about
No,
that.
dude. We just want to keep us in suspense, man. Yeah, we've been looking forward to this show, and as you and I always say to each other, let's go.
I know.
Let's get it.
Yesterday I was like, is it? I was like, yesterday you was like, no, it's tomorrow. I was like, oh my bad. I was so excited to be on the show.
Yeah, he was just like, you're probably thinking because those two holiday shows we had where we had to do them on Tuesdays, that kind of gotten into you a little bit, but yeah, I mean it's been a little bit of a time since your last visit. That's right, you have been on before, but
Yeah, but it's been a hot
yeah,
minute.
yeah, it's been a hot minute. So yeah, we're glad to have you back, and
You
my God,
have done so many projects since then. Wow. Just in a year and a half, you have just exploded
it's
Thank
and
amazing.
you.
things you have done. I mean, wow, how many films have you done in the past year?
Ooh, I want to say like 4 or 5, maybe. Like
Wow.
just off the top of my head, like just helping other people's projects and working on my own. But yeah, it's like I love it. Like I fell in love with it 2016 and up, and I keep going no matter what.
I tell you, Holly can vouch for me. I'll be sitting here working, and I'll say, I'm going to go over to Darrell's page, and I guarantee you he's announcing something else. And
Yeah.
99 out of 100 times, sure
Yep.
enough, there it is.
Yeah, I
We
always
love it.
notice. Thank you. I always notice when it comes to like social media, you kind of gotta annoy people because it's like not everybody
Yep.
sees your work at the same time. So I figure like at least gotta at least promote myself 3 or 4 times a day or so, just so people know that I'm active a lot.
Yeah, it's the algorithm
It's true.
curse. Because
Yeah,
it's like all the platforms are like geared not to show your posts to the people that actually follow you. It's the
yeah,
most crazy thing. It really is. And I don't understand it. It's like, well, people are following you or they're your friends and all. You'd think that it would want to put you in their news feeds and all, but you're right. They
Yeah,
only
it's
show it to like a tiny fraction. And of
mhm,
course they always try to get you to boost the post, spend money and all that.
mhm.
And so, yeah, you kind of do gotta, sometimes, yeah, people are gonna see you a few times because otherwise, I mean, nobody's gonna see you. So
Right.
we enjoy
no
the
problem.
hell out of it though.
Yeah, we
I appreciate it. I
yeah, you
get worried
always
sometimes.
does.
No.
Yeah, I get worried sometimes. I'm like, maybe I just need to slow down, take a week off for a few days. But I'm like, nah, I can't. I can't.
Nah.
I'm not in that position to do that right now. So it's just like I just keep doing, try to make fun content as possible, or grab people's attention as possible.
Well, yeah, well, the posts are cool because you're either showing
Thank
off like new props you've been working on,
Yeah.
or you're showing off your, the different cosplay stuff, and of course the legendary wolf suit, which we're going to talk about tonight.
Oh yes.
and, and or you've got like I said I know you're fundraising right now for some projects, and
Yeah.
so you got some fundraiser links you've been putting up, and
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a variety. It's not like you're hitting everybody with the same post over and over. I mean, it's a lot of
Yeah.
Yeah,
cool
you got a
stuff.
lot of different things going.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
crazy.
Like DL Hearn says, the moon. He said in the comments, he's like, it's morphin time.
Yes. Definitely. Definitely. That's a cool brother.
Yes, he is.
Oh
Yes.
yes, he is.
Well,
But
Stephen, you wanted to ask him about his morphin time. So
I
you might
did.
as well get that over with. That was like one of your big questions you wanted to ask him.
Well, I wanted the audience to hear about it because I mean, like one of your, passions is Power Rangers, and you
Mhm.
are in, film projects that are, themed, Power Rangers themed, and that's one of the big things that you cosplay. You do a variety of things when you cosplay, but Power Rangers is one of the I can tell it's one of your favorites. But I wanted
Yeah.
you to talk about, why you're into the Power Rangers so much, or what the path was for getting into Power Rangers stuff. What's behind the love for it, particularly
Oh,
Power Rangers?
wow. 90s, I'm a 90s baby. So it was just like at that time it struck on Fox Kids, watching cartoons, and I seen it. It was just something, especially I love martial arts. I love action projects, like, and it was just something about watching Power Rangers because my favorite all time Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but watching Power Rangers, it just felt like a live action humans can be in these suits, spandex suits, and it just grabbed me. And it's like I always wanted to be one. Like as a kid, I was like, I wish I could be on the show, or I wish I could be one. And it wasn't until what was it, like 2014, 15, me and my best friends went to comic conventions, and we talked about cosplaying, that I started to cosplay. And but in 2014 I wrote my own Power Ranger fan film, but I didn't have the money for it. So it wasn't until, was it last year or so, I decided, when Jason, well, was it last year or 2 years ago, when Jason David Frame passed away, after I met him,
Oh
uh,
yeah.
I decided, like, I needed to make this movie because of him. Is the reason why I love Power Rangers and things like that. So it was like, as a dedication, I came out with Power Ranger D More for my friends, and things like that. Spent a lot of money on it, but then I was like, yo, I want to keep this going with the cosplay, so I just continue. And then I was blessed last year to be casted in a comedy Power Ranger called Power Ranger in Anaheim, that we filming here in Indianapolis, Indiana, in March 17th, with Roger but I can't even say his last name, Velasco, the Turbo Green Ranger, and the Black and Space Ranger. I finally met him at Chaotic Con, and other Power Ranger actors, and they was nice to me. Yeah, and I got to host and ask them questions and stuff like that. So it was just dope to say, just having fun. Now I'm building up a career with it.
Yeah, I love it when people do the fan films because the thing that I'm starting to notice more and more with a lot of these IP properties is that the people making the fan films and things like that, sometimes it's better than the official stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because well,
yeah,
they're passionate. You're passionate.
yeah,
You love it. You want to do it honor, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
So you're thinking about how can I give it an homage, and yeah, I mean that's so much fun. And I
yeah,
told Steven, I said he grew up with Power Rangers. I said I'm telling you because I got kids in their 30s.
yeah,
And I'm like, they love the Power Rangers. My God, we had to
mhm,
go see the movies in the theater. We had, it was go Power Rangers all the time.
yeah,
And I liked it. I used to watch it with them. I thought
right,
the show was great. And, of course, I've lost track over the years, but yeah, I
yeah,
don't know how the later years have been, but the early years, it was fun because you had like space rangers, right? You had
mhm,
the space element, you had science fiction, you
yeah,
had these cool dudes and these great outfits that would morph, to
yeah,
these oh, what would you call it, superheroes. They were
yeah,
superheroes because they
yeah,
were fighting bad guys, they were fighting the evil aliens and all these critters, and it was just over the top fun. That it
yes.
was so much fun.
Yes, most definitely. And it's just amazing. Like, it's still going on to this day,
Yeah.
like people still love it. And even me, when I go to conventions and I have my booth table and people want to take pictures with me, kids and adults, because we all fans. And and just that we all can relate to this, no matter what your race is, no matter gender, no matter anything like that. Like we all got this common thing. We love, grew up with Power Rangers. We love, grew up with this. Like we just want to, just have this fun experience as our childhood, But yeah, it's such amazing. I was also in a project called Project Zodiac. That's a Power Ranger fan film. It's getting a lot of love and good traction from my friend D Morris, and he was a blessing enough to let me be on that. So it's been a couple of Power Ranger fans films that want me to be in a project, so I love it because I get to experience that with them and share their vision and help them out.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely are doing a lot in that area, and I've seen you in the Power Ranger outfit, and you're just a total natural. And to
Thank
the
you.
extent that I'm beginning to suspect that you are actually you are actually are a Power Ranger, because that's the only
Yes.
thing I can come up with as to how you get the energy you get.
Yes, yes, yes,
That you're actually a Power Ranger. So yeah, I'm on to you. But
yeah.
but
You know,
yeah, those projects you mentioned, people should definitely check those out because they're well
mhm,
done. And
thank
I'm talking about the film and film kind of projects that you've done, fan films and stuff. I mean, those are really well done,
Is
and yeah,
there
you're
streaming
great.
services, or where? How can people see the
Yeah,
films?
where's the best
well,
place to catch them for public?
YouTube. So you can watch Project Zodiac episode 1 through 4. I believe on YouTube, you just type in Project Zodiac Power Rangers, and then Power Rangers Demorph. You could watch that My Fan film, and you can check those out. And then, like I said, Power Rangers at Anaheim. We're gonna be filming March 17th. Probably through the end of the month. It's gonna take us 2 weeks, and after that, hopefully around June or something like that, it'll be out and released, or depending on how they want to push it or promote it.
Nice, very nice. And yeah, you do it so well. I mean, you do all of your cosplay well. I mean, no matter what you're portraying. But
Yeah,
yeah, the Power Rangers, you can tell that's definitely in your wheelhouse, for
yeah.
sure. And, but I'll get to. I'm gonna segue into this a little bit. But I'd mentioned that you have Royalti Virtue, and that has expanded from initially, you doing your music, and now you're doing filmmaking, you're doing game design, you're doing cosplay, of course, and prop making and all this stuff. And one thing that there's two people that I am just always like. I mean, it just blows me away when I look at them. And one is a mentor of yours, that's Demetrius
Yeah,
Witherspoon,
Yes,
and
yeah,
this merged universe. And
yes,
you, I mean, because on the indie level, I mean, you guys on, with very low budgets and and sometimes no budgets, are pull off so much and do so much
yeah,
and have
and
such
do
a
it so well.
multifaceted universe. Like in obviously Demetrius with Submerge and all the different things he's done. I mean, he's even had colognes and perfumes to Funko
yeah,
Pops animated projects, film projects, this, then you,
yeah.
like I mentioned, you've got all these different projects that's grown over the years. I mean, talk about how you handle, doing all that while, like I said, not having the deepest budgets in the world, keeping up
Well,
with all that.
it's all well. You talk about superpowers. I use my ADD as a superpower, and one thing is like if you some of us grew up when not having nothing, and then some of us grew up just knowing what to use what we have. Like I always study, I always research. I use things depending on my budget. I use things like Fiverr. I tell people all the time, like use Fiverr because you working with people around the world that freelancers. So you can always talk to people what's in your budget range. That's why I use Fiverr a lot because some some people will work with you on your budget, and then some people will be like, hey, when you get more money, then you can I can do it for you. So I use Fiverr, or sometimes just ask. People, I know we get scared, and some of us got this ego, or some of us don't want to feel like vulnerable, but I ask. I don't care. Like I'm not scared to be like, hey, can anybody do this or willing to, share. I'm always been to person, you do something for me, I'll do something for you. It's something I have resourcefully I would help you with, maybe something you skill with, you can help me with, and we can always just do that. It's not always about money with me. That's why I help other people with their film projects, like they need to use my props or anything like that. I'm always willing to help out if I feel like you're a good person and I feel like you return the favor. That's what it's really all about. And me and Demetrius always talk, and we tell each other everything. Like the first time we met, we would just he asked me how to get his comic book started because I was coming out with my comics, and I told him, I was like, yeah, I got use Fiverr. Hey, do it like this, and then help in the favor. Now you see this guy doing amazing things and animation and all that, and you love to see it that people take your advice or use certain skills that you use or strategies for they thing. And I always champion people to no matter what, just build a team, as be real about your situation. Don't try to pretend like and lie, tell people, oh, I'm gonna pay you this, like, but you don't have it. Like, just be honest, and you will find that people really uh are out there to help. Not some, not all, but you will find the right ones that will help you bring wherever you want to bring to life.
Yeah, I agree. And Holly and I always kind of go by the rule that the worst anybody can do is say no. And you wouldn't believe like
Yeah.
some of the things that yeah we've gotten along
Some
the
of the
way.
people I've talked to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
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 just for masking, hey,
Yeah. I said they could tell me no, but that's it. I mean,
yeah, yeah, it's the worst that can
yeah,
happen, and you
y-
just have to, yeah, kind of understand that.
what's the
Yeah, some people
ask?
are going to say no. It's
yeah.
just
And
that.
I've been told no thousands of times. I still get
Oh,
told
yeah.
no. Sometimes
Us
my
Oh
too.
yeah.
projects, sometimes my projects don't make it in nominations. Sometimes people don't want me as a certain role in acting. Sometimes people don't like my what I want to call it, unorthodox film styles and stuff. It's okay. It's not for everybody, but you'll eventually meet the people that it is for, are willing to give you a shot and really believe in it, and those are the people you hold on to and you grow
That's
with.
it. Yep.
Yeah,
You build your family.
Mm-hmm.
Your crew and your tribe. That's what we always call it. You
Yep.
yeah,
build your tribe.
Really try.
And we always tell people, just whatever you put out there, it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea,
Right.
right? A
yeah,
lot of
Yep.
and you
people's cup of tea, and they're going to enjoy it, enjoy the hell out
Yeah.
of it. And
Yeah.
so
mhm,
that's who you market to.
Yes.
yeah.
Exactly.
And you've got that going. I mean, obviously,
Yeah,
you're part of the Imaginarium family.
Yeah.
That goes without saying.
I
But
love it.
yeah, you've got your own crew too. I mean, I love your
yeah,
guys that are with you. I haven't gotten to know them well yet,
Yeah.
unfortunately, because I'm usually running around crazy on Imaginarium
yeah. He's
weekend.
got his own
None of the time.
posse.
But yeah, you do. And that and that's something I know that happens over time. You find your people that work with you well, that you build the chemistry with you. Yeah, and I'd love for you to comment on what your team, the guys that you're working with, regularly, or that you have been working with on various projects. How's that coming along? Because I love your guys. Yeah, they're
No,
great.
it's good. They all do their own thing, and I try to help them out on their projects. Like my brother Jeff, that y'all met last Imaginarium, he had the long dreads. He's coming out with his
Yeah,
project
yeah,
called Cosplay, like cosplayer, and he working on a documentary about cosplayers. And then I'm helping my brother Christian Griffith get more work because he's a amazing cinematographer. He helped me with my Paragenics, who won several awards and other
yeah,
things. So I try to help him. My friend Maria Liz, she is amazing. She helped me with my script for my Apex Alliance that we are gonna film this May and June. And then my sister Alicia, she helps me with my Power Ranger cosplay because she knew actually the actors of Power Rangers, so she helps me meet them. But my whole team, actors and b- people you probably don't see too much. And my team, they do amazing. I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for my team because they help me take off the weight on a lot of my stuff, and I go to them for advice. I go to them, hey, what do you think about the script, or what do you think about your character, or what you think we should do marketing wise? And they always be real with me. They always tell me they ideas, always respectful. They believe in me. I never had to like really, it was never been like a situation of arguments and stuff like that. It is more so we growing together and stuff, and I'm learning to be more I always had issues with communication, so working with them, I'm learning how to be a better communicator as an introvert. So
Mhm.
working with them, I'm learning how to do better as a leader or as a director. And sometimes I like to fall back and let them lead, because I always believe you don't always have to leave every single thing. Sometimes you see somebody's skill set that's better than yours, so you follow them and stuff like that and learn
You
from that.
learn.
I always been that type of person. I'm never
Right.
afraid to allow other people to lead if it's something I'm not familiar with or not good at. And I think that's some things we got to understand as people is like know our strengths
Yep.
and build our weaknesses,
Yeah. Areas to we can improve upon. Yep.
Mhm.
exactly.
Yeah, you surround yourself with people with great skill sets, and
Yep.
and you let them do their thing. Because I
Hmm.
see so many instances where people, like I said, it's a mistake, and I watch it play out sometimes, but they try to micromanage, the people around them, and when
Yeah.
they should just let them breathe and let them do their thing. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
it sounds like, yeah, you got a really healthy approach to it. But yeah, I'd love the spirit of everybody that's with you, and that I've met so far. I mean, they're just awesome. And so I knew you had a good team with you, so I want to give you a chance to talk a little bit about that. But yeah, you maintain a pretty crazy schedule because yeah, recently I loved it. Yeah, one of your friends had posted, and I guess that he recorded, yeah, a real cool video of you at a convention. I guess it's up there in Indianapolis, maybe, or somewhere in Indiana. But you were
Yes.
you were like, like the pilot of like a airship, or you were steampunk. You had a steampunk kind of look in it, with the
Yeah.
goggles, and yeah, it was awesome,
That's
man.
awesome.
Yeah, that's my brother Jeff that you met, Imaginary. He took the picture. He's getting to photography and cosplaying, and I was actually cosplaying as one of my characters. I just created. But we was at Starbase Indy. It
Yeah,
was
that's it.
awesome
Yeah.
with Lisa and stuff, and they allow us like to be there as one of the guests, and it was just we had a fun time. And then the Star Trek, I don't know too much about Star Trek, but to see everything how they built it
Oh,
and all that what they did, I was like, I love this. Like I wish I would have got to this as a kid, or I remember watching certain episodes as a
it's
kid,
never
but
too late. It's never too
yeah.
late. And they're coming out with the Starfleet Academy here in just a week
Oh.
or two. Oh my God, I'm a Trekkie. I've been watching Star Trek since I was born,
Yeah,
man.
Holly will take
So
care
I,
of you
yeah,
there.
I mean, I grew up on Star Trek. I am a Captain Picard. That's my man. But yeah,
yeah.
that
I
sounds
keep
like a
hearing.
lot of fun. I need to
Yeah.
go up there and check that out then.
Yes, you
Next one.
do next year. They do it every November, and I'm
Okay,
telling you, I love it because it's all about science fiction and anything from Star Wars, Star Trek to you got a
cool.
lot of. It's almost like Imaginarium, but more about science
Science
and Star
fiction.
Trek.
Yeah, science
Yeah.
fiction. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
got
cool.
yeah, Demetrius is always a guest there too, so we could see him.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
Stephen, we're
been
well,
gonna
here.
have to go check it out, and
Yes.
we can see Demetrius and
Darrell.
Darrell.
and Darrell.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Yes. Most definitely.
Bonus.
Yes.
We would come just to see you, just so you know.
No,
Of
I
course.
appreciative, I'm appreciative, I appreciate you both for always supporting me and always looking out, and I love what y'all do. I love coming to Imaginary, especially y'all the first one. I always would say it the first time I won an award for filmmaking, and that was like it. You don't know what they done for me and belief in me in filmmaking. Just when y'all said Perigenics season one, like
Yeah.
that meant so much because it was so much just to get that. project done and not knowing what it was gonna do, but for y'all to believe in it and to Demetrius himself for telling me to even submit the project and believing in me as well. He told me, he said, "Yeah, go do it." I was like, "Okay, first time, but just that moment, it really boosts me up to keep doing this filmmaking. So thank you both because you two really lit the fire behind me to keep doing filmmaking.
Well,
Well,
sometimes, yeah,
that's
you
what
need a
we love to hear. See,
yeah, would love to hear that.
it's
Yeah.
those testimonials that make the blood, sweat, and tears worth it.
Yeah,
Thank
This
you.
believe
is the
me. Yeah.
whole idea.
Yeah.
We've got to survive, but we have to see people thrive.
Yeah.
That is what motivates us, is to see people, especially younger people like you, just getting into it, or even
Uh-huh.
older people just getting into the
Yeah.
business, just creating, doing what you
Mhm.
love. We love to see you succeed
Yeah.
and making your dreams come true
Yeah, I
and
love
Yeah.
doing
watching
things
it.
you love.
I've done it
Thank you.
just long enough now because we're in our 13th year that
Yep.
it's not like, we've done it for 50 years, like something like Dragon Con or one of those places, but we
Right.
have done it long enough that I have been able to watch people advance and
Yes.
grow.
Yeah.
And like watching all the strides of an Amy Lee McCorkle, of Darrell
Mhm.
Miller, of
Yeah.
Demetrius Witherspoon. I mean,
Yes.
all people that really get out there and are go getters.
Yeah.
They're in a chat room.
Yeah.
Dwan DL Hearn. I mean, he's
Yeah.
man. In just the last
And
couple of years,
Carol
he's
Preflattish,
Yeah.
she's
killing it. Carol
award-winning
Preflattish,
screenwriter,
yeah,
Yeah.
and
screenwriting and everything,
yeah,
and
she got into
after, yeah,
screenwriting.
and just killing it. Yeah, she's just got a official selection at another festival announced
Yeah,
this week. Yeah,
That's awesome.
and
Congrats.
great.
yeah, and
We
she's just
love it,
killing it.
guys.
But
Keep
yeah,
keep going.
yeah, that makes it, yeah, that for us, that really makes it, really worth it to see the the strides you all are
Yes.
making
And
from year to year.
thank you,
'Cause
Darrell,
yeah,
for
sharing that.
saying that.
Yeah,
No.
It does
yeah,
touch my heart. It really does. It
No.
does.
yeah. That means a
Yeah,
lot to us.
and that's
Yeah,
honest, and I'm very honest. I'm very like etching, but it was because of you too and Dimitri is why I keep like
Oh.
filming or believe it like because I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do in my career, like, cause I go back and forth whether it was music and stuff, but when
Hmm.
things like that didn't pan out the way I wanted to, and then it was like well, what else I could do? And like my favorite rapper or favorite actor is Will Smith, and I was like, he became an actor, so
Yes, you did.
let me try to act.
mhm,
So I was like, oh, I kind of like this, and then like getting behind and writing my own scripts, it's like, oh, I'm liking this more. Then it's like
Yeah.
it just kept building and building. I was like, wow, I should have did this years ago. Like so, and then it had these moments. It's really just amazing. Like I've been in the game for 8 years as a filmmaker, and just to see I progressed and
mhm.
meeting dope people and people that taught me and teach and continuously teach me. Like I'm still learning. Like I don't feel like anything. I tell people all the time, and people will ask me questions. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still like,
Sure.
finding new ways to do things. And I'm always passionate with. I see younger people get into filmmaking. I always tell them like, you can always hit me up, and I'm willing to help out or give advice. It is always that's why I do panels because I feel like we all got this knowledge that we could give to other people so they can grow. And I always been that type of person. I don't mind what other people shine. I don't mind to give out other knowledge. I don't mind to help out. I don't mind to travel. If I something if don't get paid, it just if I believe in you, if I could trust that you're gonna go 100%, I'm gonna go 100%. That's all I ask. Whatever, just be honest and go 100%. And that's something I tell actors as well. Is like don't be lazy. And there's one thing I notice sometimes with newer actors these days they kind of lazy and I kind of like want to motivate them to keep pushing themselves or their characters, no matter if they an extra, no matter if they in a main character, supporting character. You got to push yourself. You got to put your all, and it helps the other projects grow because they seeing
Yep.
that you're promoting. Now it's getting puts more lights on the project you're on. It's like I think a lot of times, sometimes actors like they get on the project and expect the project just to blow them up or give it's not always the case, especially now when you got so much talent.
Mhm.
you gotta put yourself in the forefront. You gotta let people know, hey, I'm part of this project. Hey, this is my character. Hey, we doing this creative, or think of unique creative content to make you stand out so people will come and watch you, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That and that's how we rise is together, right?
Yeah,
And that's why we always tell people it takes a village, and
yeah,
it really does. I mean, you
dude.
can't do it alone. You can't
Yeah,
do all the parts alone. You can't do everything in the background alone. You got to have your tribe. You got to
yeah,
work together. You got to find your people. And yeah, you're gonna meet some assholes in the process, and
yeah,
you learn. You live and learn, right? And then you
yeah,
move on.
Mhm.
But you've got to learn from your mistakes, and that's
yeah,
exactly how we grow.
You
yes,
learn the most
exactly.
from mistakes, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, I
mistakes
think
are the
so too.
biggest teachers, and that's
Yep.
and it's not. I don't look at it as failure,
No,
because
Mhm.
failure is when you quit or you just stop.
right.
That's failure to me. That's where that is. But
Yeah,
yeah, as long
give
as
up.
long as you take the lessons learned and
Uh-huh.
march forward even stronger, I think that's the
Well,
key. As Durrell says, this is gonna be the new catchphrase: "Go 100%."
Yeah,
That's
go 100%.
yeah.
that's right. That's right.
Yes, Durrell says, yeah, that's the key. It's
Yeah,
And to
tough.
have a
Yeah.
clear picture of where
Um,
you want to go. I mean,
exactly.
and that's with any kind of creative endeavor. How far do you want to go? Do you want to do this as a hobby? Do you want to
Mhm.
do this as a career? Do you want
Yeah.
to, be on TV? Do you want it in the theaters?
Mhm.
You need to have a goal set, and then that way you work at it in
Yeah.
increments. You work toward that goal, but set a
Yeah.
goal, set a high goal for yourself, and you work
mhm,
toward it.
And don't let people box you in. Like a lot of
Right
times, I
on.
think we allow people to box us in because what they think we should be or what we not. And I want to tell people
Mhm.
like you only know where you want to be and who you want to be. Like the good thing about acting or being a creator is you get to choose what you want to create. You get to choose what you want to bring to life. Don't let nobody
Right on.
dictate their vision of you if they don't know you or not understand. Like you have to push you. You have to create your opportunities and don't allow just anybody control your opportunities or your success or your achievements. Like you got to push yourself. And that's one
mhm,
thing I always tell myself because, hey, I'm skinny and 5'7". I'm not tall. I'm not cock diesel, but I love action. And I'm always going to make sure I put myself in action stuff or things that I can see myself or I want to see myself in, no matter if other people don't believe that I should be in that role or anything like that. You got to take control of that. And just to open up other people's eyes, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes when people not so used to something they kind of got a certain way, but if you show that it could be done and you show it that you're passionate and you're learning and you're building, now you're just going to open up more eyes to where people can appreciate your work.
absolutely, absolutely. And don't forget, Bruce Lee was only 5'8".
Well,
He
I
Yeah,
was
wasn't
going to
he,
say
he
Bruce
wasn't too
Lee
bad at
was
he wasn't
very
too bad at
tiny
action.
man.
He
yes,
wasn't
He
he's
too
wa-
too
he
bad
bad
at
at
did
that.
not have a big stature at all.
yeah, he
Yes,
wasn't too bad in action.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we know that. we know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
yeah, don't worry about
fantastic.
that. Yeah, the only thing that matters is how you come across on that screen, man, and that's
Yes,
it.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
There's a
And,
lot of actors that would shock the hell
yeah.
out of people if they
Oh,
seen
yeah.
them in real life because
Yeah,
they're
I've
they're
met
very
some in person, yeah,
there's a
they're
lot of
not
them that
yeah,
are very
Mhm.
tiny
a lot of them.
people, and
A lot of them
Yeah.
are.
they don't look that way on the screen. It's all
Right.
about perspective and how you film it and camera angles, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's a
You
lot of
you
that.
absolutely right.
Yeah, definitely,
Hmm.
definitely. But yeah, I mean, you're building. I mean, as I look at your whole picture here from my perspective, you've got a lot of the pieces of the IP puzzle there. I mean, you've developed games. You've done comic books. You've developed film and TV projects. You've got music production under your belt now. I mean, you've got all the pieces
Yeah. Yeah.
on
So
a
let me
crazy
ask you
level.
this:
Yeah,
Are you still writing music and doing like
yeah. I'm
scores
going to get into
for the
that a little
movies
bit,
you
but yeah.
make? Is
Yeah.
that
So
something you're doing?
yeah. So like the music. still use my original music for my film just so I don't have to worry about copyrights unless it's
Uh-huh.
something like we don't have, and then we go make our own because I got a lot of engineers and people that make the beats and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
But as far as music, me and my brother Kari, we are planning on working on a new EP project, getting back together. Like it's gonna be clean hip hop music because we want to
Cool.
showcase that clean music and hip hop still matter and still can be popular and still can be fun and cool. But also we worked on a coloring book for music as well that we're gonna release next year. It's a musical coloring book because we know how music is powerful. We want to teach kids how to rhyme with lyrics. And so
Oh,
with this
neat.
coloring book, they get to learn not only get to learn how to rhyme, but they get to write their own lyrics in the coloring book. And
Oh,
not only that, that's not even the kicker. They actually get to be on a song with us, and they have an open verse on a song called "Turn It Up." And if they tell their parents to be on this clean song, then they can learn how to record the music too, if their parents allow them. So we'll be the first artist to do something like that.
that is amazing.
Thank
Zyrell.
you.
That is cool.
Thank you.
You let me know. Please keep us so I make sure I see this because
Yes.
I will definitely be buying one of those for my granddaughter Raven because
Yes.
she is a avid reader and she'll be 12 this year and she
Oh,
would
that's awesome.
absolutely love that.
Yes. Yes. It is
Because she
for
loves
I
music.
was
She would love that.
I would send it to you. I would send you the like because we got the prototypes right now. We got it
Uh-huh.
shipped, but we wait until like next year. Hope we could get some funding or investors to help push us. Or we would thought about like marketing in schools because we think
Oh
that this is
yeah.
something that schools would love to have in their schools, especially if they got music class. That
Oh
is,
yeah,
yeah,
especially at public schools. Definitely.
yeah, exactly, because they get to color us, but also they get to write
Yeah.
lyrics and word search, and they get to be on the song with us if they like to, if they feel like they're ready, or just have something fun and had that memorable moment as a kid. Be like, oh, I remember I was on this song with Arcade Nation or Darrell
Heck
and
yeah.
Kari and stuff like that. So just had that memory.
That is
That's awesome.
amazing. I've
That is.
never heard of anything like that. That
Yes,
is that is so freaking cool. And
thank
that's
you.
what I said when people get together and they have these chats, you come up with these ideas with other creatives and as long as we keep chugging, man, the ideas are going to keep
Mm,
going as we, progress
Yes.
throughout in the coming years. AI is trying to take over, but by God, we're not going down, without a
No.
fight.
No, no, no. And sometimes I look at this. I know people hate AI. Honestly, I'm not one of. I believe anything can be useful,
Yes,
but we still, as humans, got a blessing to give that nothing can take from us. You know what I mean?
right.
So that's why I don't. I'm not. I'm not fearful of anything because it's always been here since the beginning. Is how do we use it with our brain cells so we don't feel like it's overpowering us. You know what I mean? Like we still is the most creative thing on this earth. No matter what. We are so blessed. We are so talented that we shouldn't let technology or anything m- put fear in us like we're less than.
Inferior.
We're great. We're amazing no matter what. You know, we control that. We control technology. We created technology. You know,
Right,
so that's something. Technology didn't create us.
right.
You know what I mean? Like spirits, our creator, everything. You know, we are here, but technology
yeah.
at the end of the day got to run through us, no matter
Yeah.
what.
Well, and
And
it's never going to be us. Period.
yeah,
I don't care how much it mimics. I don't
yeah,
care how much it copyrights and plagiarizes. It's not going to be us
yeah,
because me and Steven discuss this all the time being freelance editors.
yeah,
There's so much you can run, Word or Grammarly or whatever. yeah, it'd catch a few things here and there, but a lot of what it wants as far as beats and stuff,
Yeah,
it don't know what it's talking about because it doesn't understand the human nuance.
yeah,
And, like words spelled certain ways. And that's why it takes a human eye. And it's always going to take a human eye because they're
yeah,
never going to fully be integrated with the human spirit. It's
yes,
not going to happen.
yes, yes.
Yep. Yep.
Absolutely right.
We are the creatives. They
Yeah,
are the plagiarizers.
yeah, yeah. We
Yeah,
created them,
That's
so
right.
it's like
yeah,
we created them, so they didn't create us.
That's it. That's right.
yeah. Just the
Now, and everything they use that they're creating with is stuff that we created. So yeah.
Exactly, exactly. So look, think about it like that.
Yep.
It took them to take something that humans created for them to try to create something. So no matter what,
Yep.
a human is human art and human creation still will be a part of it no matter what, because it has to
That's right.
take from something that humans created.
mhm,
That's true. That's
You
that's
yeah,
know,
very true. I
it,
agree.
that
And
sometimes you
using
gotta look
it,
at.
and I like to hear it from a filmmaking and music aspect because
Yeah,
we're looking at it from writing and
yeah,
mainly, but we look at it from film, we look at it from music, gaming, but we look at it as it's a great tool if
yeah,
it's used correctly.
yeah,
It's a great
mhm,
tool. It's great for research. It's
yeah.
things like
mhm.
that. But to use it as a crutch and let it do your work for you, no, not so much. So
Generative.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
yeah,
difference
yeah,
between
but to use it
generative AI and
ethically
yeah.
as a tool, it's a wonderful thing. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
it saves us
And I
so
think
much time.
yeah, and I think that's the where the line is. I think it's like how I look at it is certain people that might not be skilled, certain people may not be physically able to do anything, whether disability, whether it's something like that. So I'm okay with them using it because
Uh-huh.
it's for them that wants to create something but physically can't, or physically, or don't have the money, or physically um what is a restraint on them, right? Like they can't do as maybe others are blessed to do. If you're blessed to write, draw, or skill to learn and all that, then use it as a tool to enhance what you already create. I'm okay with that. Like I think it's different ways you can use AI depending on where you're at. If you're disabled and but you it makes you feel good and makes you want to create, I'm okay with you doing it because you're physically not able to, or you just feel like you don't have the money, or you feel like, hey, people don't want to help me or something like that. I'm okay with that. If you actually got money, you actually got the skill, you actually and you let AI you do everything for you. I could, yes, that's gonna be a problem, but I also can see long as you let it enhance, you still doing most of the work, but you just let it maybe polish it a little bit. You know what I
Polish
mean?
it.
Just like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
yeah,
it.
Photoshop.
Polish.
Remember when people used to hate Photoshop? People would hate it. I
Oh
remember
God,
Oh,
artists.
I remember
yes.
that.
I remember
I
I
remember
remember
those days.
artists would
Oh
say,
my God,
"Do not."
people are having a fit.
Yes,
Yeah.
so that's why I look at it the same like that in a way, because I remember back then illustrators and writers used to say,
Yeah.
"Well, you're not a real illustrator, or you're not
Using
real if you use
Photoshop.
Photoshop." You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just more
I
enhanced
remember
to
those
that.
days. Yeah.
Yeah, and remember music, and we go by music. People, I remember real musician would say if you using Fruity Loops, or you using one of these technology things to make your beats or record your records, you're not a real musician. You're not a real
Yeah.
producer.
Uh-huh.
We
Right.
all had these things that
Sampling and
grow.
yeah. Yeah, all
You
that
know what I
stuff.
mean? And we look at phones, like we not passing love letters on an eagle bird or anything like they used to do back in 1,000 years or BC times.
Yeah.
We always increase technology. We always increase better ways and faster ways to get through things. You know what I mean? It's just how we use it. Now we got cell phones. Back then we didn't have cell phones.
Right.
Back then you had pagers, you had home phones. You remember had to dial up on AOL and
Oh
Yahoo and
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we don't have to do that no more. So technology
That's
always
it.
gonna advance,
Hmm.
but it's
Definitely.
just
Yep,
how
and
we
we
use
have to
it.
learn how to advance with it and not let it
Yes,
take over, but
yes,
advance with it and use it as a tool. You know,
yes,
it's
yes.
just like, yeah, we used to have to drive to the library, look through encyclopedias to do research papers back when I was in
Right,
college, and
right.
you had to cite all your books you got everything out of. And nursing school was a nightmare because of this
Yep,
and because of all the papers. But now, hell, they just got it on their phone, right?
yep.
They just sit there at home in your jammies, and I mean, it's insane. So I look at that, and then I think, my God, what's it going to be in the next 10 years?
Right. And look at it
You
like
know,
this. My favorite rapper of all time, Lupe Fiasco, said it like this. Even pencils and paper is technology. Why?
Mhm.
right?
Because think about this. It took something to create that pencil. It took like 17 hours. And they in MIT, they teach you how to
Yeah,
create a pencil and how to create paper. It takes 17 hours to create one paper and a writing utensil or something like that, right? Now
right.
think about it. You got that one paper. You have to be strategically writing something on that or can't mess up, because if you did, you have to spend another 17 hours just to create that paper, right?
Another piece of paper.
Now
Yeah,
now we got notebooks. Now we got all this
yeah,
stuff. So we not even think about how long it takes you to create that one paper no more, because we got bundles of it, which is technology making it speed and faster for us to do that stuff. But those are certain things we don't even think about. But we always grew in a form of technology in a way and got better and better in that sense. But we don't look at it because we already got it, and we don't appreciate that type of stuff no more.
I tell you though, us older people,
Yes.
I do appreciate it because I
Yeah.
look back and I think, my God, it was so much harder,
Yeah.
and it's like, my God, now I can ask Alexa. She'll tell me if I want to know how much, teaspoons are in a gallon. Hell, she'll just tell me. Before I
Yeah.
had to sit and do an algebra problem and do it on paper and figure it out. Hell, now she just tells me in 2 seconds. Well,
Yeah.
it's this and this and this. Or, you can ask your phone, how far is the moon from the earth? And it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's when you've
Yeah.
lived it, and we have seen so much. I mean, I can remember when we got our first microwave. Me and Steve talk about this. I remember we first got a microwave, a VCR, all this stuff, and now we look
Hmm.
at it and we're like, wow, we've seen a lot just
Right.
in 45 years. I mean,
Yeah,
we're in
yeah,
our
30,
50s now,
30
but
years.
since
Yeah.
we've been kids, 40 some years, we've seen a
Mm.
lot of technology.
Yeah, I've
So if
seen a
you
Hmm.
ton.
figure what we're going to see the next 10 or 20, because it's speeding
It's
up, right?
accelerating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
Yeah.
accelerating.
what we will be able to create with
Yeah.
using it as a tool is going to be off the charts. Just
Yeah.
amazing.
Mhm.
We're gonna be like the Jetsons soon. Give it the next 10, 20. You know, they already creating on flying cars in
Yep,
China
just
and
started
Gundams
production.
and stuff
Yep.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they creating everything over there. So yeah, we're gonna be like the Jetsons soon.
Well,
I ain't gonna lie.
it may not work so well though, because watching a lot of these my fellow Kentucky drivers, I'm not sure I want them flying over the
Hey, Indiana too. I don't know if I want to see them
Oh
on.
God Almighty! Hoosiers can't drive. I can't drive worth a crap, and I am a damn
Yeah,
Hoosier. I
so
know.
Mhm,
we'll have to be
I
careful.
mhm.
get where
Yeah,
I need to go, but boy, sometimes it scares people.
Yeah. Well,
because
people
right now you just
fast
gotta
around.
look around you. If I have to start watching above me, that's gonna get look a little crazy.
Right, right. It's gonna crash on people's houses and stuff.
Right?
Oh,
That's the last
But
thing
yeah,
we
no,
need
think
that's
right
about
now.
true.
it with creating film. What you can use, the
Yeah.
CGI,
Oh,
we
yeah.
we always love practical effects.
Yes,
Love it.
I do too.
And
I
that's where
do.
we need to talk about that wolf suit because
Yes,
practical
Yes!
effects,
The
they're
segue.
always going to be better. I
yes.
love it. I don't know it's because we're
Yeah.
old or it's the
No,
fact that
no.
people have
Nope.
put work into this. People have
Yeah,
it just
Nope.
comes across
yeah.
looking more
Yeah.
realistic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you absolutely right. And I think the only reason why I think people use CGI is one, it's time because it's
Money.
time. It's
Yeah.
it's time.
Saves
Yeah,
time
for
and yeah, yeah.
filming. Yeah, when you filmmaking, you gotta think about like the time it spends when you're doing practical. Like you can't afford to mess up so much, or you gotta keep remaking the suits or the blood or thing. So you really got to make sure everything is is on point when you're doing practical. You don't want to do so many takes with the same thing, and depending on the prosthetics, but it's beautiful looking because it's more realistic. And then you got CGI where it's like it's quick. So only thing you gotta do is like pretend like you getting ate up or whatever like that. And only thing you gotta do is let the computer put it together and stuff. But it still costs money to do that
Right.
still. But practical, I love it because it's that real feel. It's that is that scary or coming to life type thing. So, but I do understand both. Like I watch
Yeah.
a lot of things. I remember American Werewolf in Paris. I don't know if y'all seen that.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yes.
It,
No, we saw
yeah,
Oh
that
yes.
film.
they use both. So they use practical and CGI, and I kind of like how they did it. And I
Yes.
understood when certain parts were like CGI, and then some of it was real. And then like I used to watch a show called Being Human. So I
Oh,
watched
I love being human so
yeah.
much. Oh
Did,
my God.
did did you watch both versions, the UK and the
I did
American
not get
version?
through all the UK version. I'm about halfway, but I will
Yeah,
revisit it someday because I
yeah.
went back and had Steven. Steven had never heard of it. And I said, "You've got to watch
What?
this." So
Yes, you
I'd
do.
yeah,
never
I said,
watched
"You
it. I'd
have
heard
to."
of it.
So
I'd
Yeah.
heard of it,
yeah.
but I'd
You
never watched
you
Well, he
love
never
werewolf.
watched it, but I had him
it.
go back and watch the US version.
Yeah, Steve. Look, if you love werewolf so much, you will love the UK version because the UK
Oh, it's
actually
a
use
trip.
like prosthetics. Like their
Yeah.
werewolves
Nice.
is more prosthetics than the
Yep.
US version. US use CGI. It was kind
Yep.
of cool, but the story, I like the story. I like the US story a little better. UK is more, I think, adult like. Is nice and stuff like that. They got similarities with the characters, but yeah, I think
Yeah.
you'll like the werewolf better in the UK
Yeah.
version.
I think he will too because he gets so mad at Josh. He be like, "He ain't
Yeah,
no werewolf.
yeah,
He's a pansy. He
yeah,
ain't no." And I said,
yeah,
"No, Josh is just a scary person." He said, "No, he's
yeah.
a pansy." And he gets so mad. He's like, "He's not a
Uh,
werewolf."
you hate Josh, man. He's my favorite character.
I love Josh, right?
Yeah, he's the only werewolf, so I gotta vote for. I gotta be with him. Like I didn't
I know.
like
I was
I
like,
had.
"Steven, you're a werewolf, man. You should love
Yeah,
Josh." He's like, "No,
yeah,
no."
Nope.
Yeah. I
He
get the
thought
I
he
look
mean,
was
of
too
it.
Josh is
sissified.
likable, but he just didn't. Yeah, I just didn't. he didn't.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
werewolf looks sick. I do agree. The werewolf look like it's dying and not. It don't have enough meat and stuff like that. Like, but you should watch the show called Hemlock. Hemlock. That's the
Oh
best
yes.
werewolf
Amber.
transformation I ever seen. Is bloody.
Yeah.
It is unique. You see it? You seen it?
I've seen a few episodes when it was on originally. So
Oh.
yeah, I'd love to go back and revisit it. Steven would love it.
Watch the werewolf. Steven, go on YouTube. Go to Hemlock
Yep.
Grove. I think. Look
All
up
right,
the werewolf transformation. I'm telling you, it's better. To me,
I
it's
will
better. I
check it
know
out.
people. I know people gonna hate me. It's better than American Werewolf on London. To me, as in the gore. Like it's not too slow, but how he transformed is crazy with the skin and how he does it. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Just watch it. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
Steven loves
Some
Steven loves a good transformation. I
yeah.
love the ones in Underworld. What'd you think
Mhm.
Me
about
too. That's
those?
my favorite. That's my
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah, they're
People,
good. They're good.
people. Me honestly, if you're gonna go against vampires, you need to be more quicker with your transformation. I don't want to spend
That's right.
a long time like you transforming and I can kill you. That's the problem I have with American Werewolf in London. I know it's iconic, but if I would just
It is
a
good.
person live up the building or in his building, and I'm hearing a man scream, and I go and see a man transform, I'm gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
to me, now, if it's just the first transformation, I get for the first transformation. But I need you to pick it up after the first transformation. I need you to be faster with your bones breaking and stuff. That's why I like
Yes.
Dog Soldiers. I like
Whoa,
I
Oh,
like
that's a good
Fast.
one.
that's one of my all-time favorite
Me
werewolf
too.
films.
Me
Yeah,
too. It's underrated. To me,
yeah,
that's
It is.
Underworld and Dog Soldiers is like
Yes.
my two werewolf movies. Like is my movies I want to create as werewolves and
yeah,
stuff. I get inspired
Uh,
by them too.
yeah. For me, the
I
original,
love see. He Steven's all about werewolf. He's a werewolf.
Yeah,
I'm a
original,
vampire.
the
So
original
yeah,
I'm a
it
Howling.
vampire
gets
too.
real interesting.
Yeah,
Yes,
for me, it's the original Howling, the Howling, the
yes,
original.
Oh, that's
That
good
yes,
that
too.
that one is intense, and that has,
yes.
I think, even I even I
That's good.
I prefer that transformation scene even over American Werewolf in London. I think it's
Ooh,
even better.
American
It's
Werewolf in
it's
London. Now,
amazing.
when I was a young kid,
Yeah,
that
no, it's
scared the
yes,
great.
hell out of me.
It's great.
Oh my
yeah.
Yeah,
god.
yeah,
Yeah, I know why people find it iconic. It just to me now watching it, it's just like
Yeah.
as a storyteller, I would hate it because now I feel like my character got to spend all this time like in the story. I feel like well, you got to be in the right place at the right time. You got to make sure nobody's around, or they're gonna kill you. So it's
Yeah.
like it just the transformation is like okay, speed it up. But I used to watch a movie called Blood Chocolate. Like, long as it ain't nothing like that, where it's so
Yes,
easy
blood and
and too
chocolate.
fast.
Yes.
I love the
Yes.
movie, but the transformation was like too fast and too
Yeah.
like spiritual. Like that Twilight, like the werewolf suits not like that. But I do like Teen Wolf. I like the show. I like all the way to season 3 of it. Um, they did a unique, dope thing with the twins. I don't know if you ever watched it. Twin werewolves combined together. I thought that was the most epic thing. You gotta watch
Oh.
that thing.
yeah.
Like
Ooh.
twin werewolf brothers combined to each other is dope. Like you got to see that.
Well, Branson, I know Branson wants me to definitely ask you about, since we're on the werewolf theme, about your wolf suit, because let me tell you, it's
Yes.
Yeah,
awesome.
It is
And then
thank
you
awesome.
you.
did the photo
How
shoot
did
you
it
did
come
for.
about?
How did
How
that
did
come
you end
about?
up creating this? It's
Because
fantastic.
it's fantastic.
I didn't create it. I gotta give thanks to Midnight Moon. Was it Midnight Studios? They created it. They are professional, filmmaking monster. They create suits for movies, like legit,
Nice. Yeah,
budget and stuff. And I wanted it because I'm working on a project called Apex Alliance, and I play a Lycan character, and I always wanted to play a Lycan or werewolf character. So but I needed a real suit, and all the other suits I go to, they talk about $3,000, $5,000. And then I came across their site on Instagram or something. I asked them like, "Can you create my suit?" Just how much I had. They were like, "Yes." And then I instantly after taxes came, I paid for it. But I told them I was like, I need something like a like it, something unique, stuff. So they showed me different werewolf like it faces that they have, and they could change the skin, the fur and all that. I was like, yes, I need something unique like this. And they send it to me. I was like, I love this suit, so try my best to only wear it when filming or when y'all ask me and I go to convention. I went to Gen Con and I scared a lot of people and they was like, oh hell no. They said hell no. I mean kids, adults. They was like, but some people took pictures with me. But yeah, so I love that suit because I always wanted a lichen or a werewolf suit and stuff like that. So just to have it and to be able to actually film with it is going to be awesome. I actually my character being a lichen, I always wanted that, so that's what we gearing up for with Apex Alliance. In May through June, it's gonna be a 4 mini episodes. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
nice.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be bloody too, so we're gonna have
Heck
horror.
yeah.
It's gonna be action. It's gonna give you think of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, meets Never
Ooh.
Ending Story, because we got three teenagers.
wow,
It's
cool.
about three teenagers getting a supernatural book, and they don't realize because they live in a boring town in Indiana that the characters that they creating in this book is actually gonna come in real life. And so they creating all
Ooh.
these yeah, they creating all these supernatural characters with these stories, and they don't realize it's actually coming to life in their town. So yeah, that's how the series go.
Oh, that's cool. That's gonna be a
That's
lot
gonna
of
be
fun.
Yes.
fun. Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Well, see, you wear the wolf suit and you
Yes.
hand out business cards, you
Yes.
know, grifting the movie. That's what you do.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it. You gotta get out there and yeah,
You
get
say, hey, people want to take your picture. Hey, have a card. Check out
Yes.
my movie. Check out my
Yes.
films.
mhm,
Yeah.
Yes.
See,
Yeah.
that's how you do
yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. See, and that's what I need help with because one thing about marketing and promoting, I still need to learn and work on. But I do be carrying my cards when I have them and
Yep.
telling people, "Hey, we got this," and even like, "Hey, you want to donate to our projects, or you would like to
Yep.
sponsor our projects, or have your business logo in our projects?" We doing that too as well. So yeah, but we're really getting excited. The cast, everybody is excited about this Apex Alliance project. Because it's gonna probably be my last one in Indiana because I'm moving to Texas probably by the
No,
end of the
Oh,
year.
you're
God.
moving to
You're moving
Kentucky.
Yeah,
to
No,
Texas.
you're moving to
yeah,
Kentucky.
No,
yeah. You told me
Kentucky.
about that.
Don't
You
go
told,
to
I tried.
well, I got
Texas.
some.
I tried, Holly. I
I
lobbied
know,
him to move to
I
Oh,
Kentucky.
know,
Texas.
I
No,
tried.
don't go to
I
Texas.
know.
No.
I
I got
did.
friends down there though. I can send them your way wherever,
Oh,
depending on where you're at.
no, don't go
Yeah,
to
I got
Texas.
your
I
number.
know. I
I
just
went to
need
college
warmer.
down there, so yeah, I
Yeah, I
know
got
Texas a little bit.
asthma. I got asthma, so I have to
Yep.
go to warmer climates and
That's why
stuff.
I
But like,
need to be in Gulfport, Mississippi. I keep
yeah,
telling Steve I need to golf because
Yeah.
when I'm down there, I could breathe. I got COPD, so and
hmm,
fibromyalgia and all this stuff. And when I'm down there, I feel so much better.
yeah,
But
Yeah.
you
boy, as
gotta.
soon as we start coming home, man,
Uh-oh. There goes
oh,
You
Holly.
start breaking
yeah,
down,
She's
right?
breaking up.
it all
Yeah,
comes back.
She's doesn't that sound like a like one of those old school voice effects?
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It,
Holly.
it, it look like
What?
she should be in Tron. She like she
Yeah.
should be in Tron.
Oh no. She's breaking up still.
Yeah, she's still breaking up.
I know. I know. Holly, you may have to relog in again there.
Yup.
I think it got the connection there.
She's still trying.
I know she's trying to do something there.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, I finished out my college down in Abilene, Texas, so I do know Texas. And
Yeah.
yeah, I know a number of great people there. Actually, Joe from Fast Custom Shirts that's done all every year of Imaginarium's t-shirts. He's based down there in Texas. Yeah, he's down there.
Awesome.
And yeah, a
Awesome.
lot of other people. So yeah, we'll be able to definitely point some people your way when you go. But that doesn't get you out of coming back to Kentucky, though. You got to come
Yeah.
back and see us
Oh yeah,
every year
no,
still.
no. I'm coming back to the Midwest.
Yeah,
No, nah, that I'm just because I moved there, it don't mean I'm
yeah.
stopping anything in the Midwest. I'm still come home. It just I think I need honestly I need to not only just because of my asthma get more hotter climate, but also I need to build more relationships so I
Mhm,
can bring it back to the team and stuff. I feel like I need to get around people that can invest or get around people that can help us
Uh-huh.
more.
mhm.
And I think if I leave and can come back, then that will help the whole team out. At
Oh
least
yeah.
I can because I don't have like kids. I'm 34, about to be 35. I don't have kids yet. I want kids
Mhm,
and wife and stuff. But right now, since it's not in my cards right now, it's best for me to take every advantage as possible by trying to go to somewhere just so I can bring back relationships and people to help us do bigger and better projects.
mhm. Absolutely. And
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot down there in Texas. I can tell you. I was closer to the Dallas Fort Worth area. As when I was down there, and yeah, just a lot going on in a lot of
Yeah.
parts of Texas. So yeah, you won't. Yeah, you have plenty of stuff to do down there. I'm
Yeah.
not too worried. Not
Yeah.
too worried about that. But
Nah.
yeah, that I'm still laughing though because I remember Demetrius laughing when I was trying to lobby you to move to Kentucky. He was he
Yeah.
was he was laughing so hard. It was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
There's Holly. I think she's back.
I think
Maybe.
so. I don't know.
Yeah, there you are. We got
Yep.
you.
You back.
But yeah, Demetrius is laughing so hard when I would type on your threads and be trying to sell you on the idea of coming to Kentucky.
Yeah.
That was great. But
Yeah,
yeah, but
nah,
tell us,
but
but hopefully somebody with some a little money in the bank accounts listening tonight, because
Yes.
Darrell is well worth investing in, and like you
thank
said,
you.
you are fundraising for a project right now. So
Yeah.
hey, I want to give you a moment to tell folks where they can go and put a few dollars behind your project. Tell us. Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
for Apex Alliance, you could go to GoFundMe and type in Apex Alliance, and you could donate anything from $1. Anything matters. Also, if you would like to be a backer, we have rewards for that. So wherever you donate, we got posters. We got, if you want to be a hunter on the one of the episodes and get eaten, we got stuff like that. We have things you could even have a dinner with us with the cast, or we got a lot of stuff for backers rewards. We got stuff if you own a company and you would like your company's logo at the end of each episodes, we got stuff like that. Or you want your logo or product placements for episodes before we start filming. You can do that as well. You can hit me up at royaltyvirtue@gmail.com. That's with a I, not a Y. Royalty with the I, not a
Yep.
Y. Virtue@gmail.com. If you would like to donate, or if you would like to sponsor or just talk to me. My Facebook is Darrell Miller. You'll see the cosplayer. You can hit me up on there. I'll get back really fast. And Instagram is Darrell official Darrell 317. You can hit me up on there. And then we got a project too, Power Rangers of Anaheim. You could donate on there on GoFundMe too. Just type in Power Rangers of Anaheim, and you could donate too, because we're still pushing to get some help so we can get this film rolling in March.
Yep, and I would love to see what you can do with a few bucks behind you. So I'm hoping
Yeah,
somebody
Yes.
thank
sees
you.
this.
Me too.
Oh
I love
man.
it.
Because
Me
my
too.
God, seeing what you guys do on razor thin budgets,
Yeah.
it is impressive. I mean, you guys do, pro level, production value. You got and pro level stuff all over, and it's just like, yeah, I'd love to see what can happen with if you guys had a little budget to work with. That'd be great. So
I'll tell you who's the budget king, and I don't know if you know him, but
Cool.
if you don't, we need to introduce you. And
Cool.
he is killing it. I mean, he's got stuff on Prime now, Amazon, and all kinds of stuff. Is Chase Dudley? Do you know
Oh,
Chase?
yeah, he
yes,
knows Chase.
we met
He
we
knows
met
Chase.
we
Yeah,
met at Imaginarium
yeah,
last year, and I'm
Ah,
actually helping him on his project
there
currently.
you go.
Uh, I'll be helping
yeah.
him on his project, and I heard great things about him with my
Oh,
Great
bro
guy.
Jeff.
wonderful dude.
Yeah, my bro Jeff helped him on his recent project they filmed a couple months ago, and he
Nice.
I'm actually helping him with my props for his projects,
Nice.
and
Hell
might
yeah.
be in the film too. I think he might cast me in this project, so hopefully fingers crossed
Oh, that'd be
I get to be in
awesome.
it. Yeah, so
That'd be killer.
and
You know he lives
Santiago.
here.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
Santiago. He's a
Santiago.
sweetie.
yeah.
I
He's
I
awesome.
I,
Santiago. Hiya, nation.
Aya
Yeah,
Nation. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I should say anything, but he loved my treatment to my first feature film. Me and my bro Chris,
Awesome.
he helped me wrote that Santiago will be acting, hopefully acting. I know he said he liked the treatment called Packed Up. And we trying to,
Very cool.
get him and maybe another celebrity, maybe a Power Ranger celebrity that I know in it, so we can
Oh,
film
that'd
it.
be
But
fun.
he loved the treatment.
Very cool.
It's a horror. It's an action horror project. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
But
Well, I tell you,
he did like it, and he's
Santiago
an awesome
loves
dude.
to help. He loves to help.
Yeah.
Yes,
Good guy. Yeah. Another
he's a
one. Another one.
yes. We talked on the phone, and he's so nice. And I got a
He
guy
is.
named Hi Zaya. That's his friend.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
And his name is Hazaya, and I think that's his friend. And I found out they both know each other, and then we talked, and it's just a lot of love and good people when you meet, and Chase, good people, and
Oh,
Demetrius.
definitely.
My brother Emmanuel Carter too is another one. Like I got so many mentors that I'm so
Yeah,
appreciative and get to learn from them, and good spirited people, and you too as
yeah.
well. So it's like I
Well,
Thank
love it.
thank you.
Well,
No
if
problem.
I'm just gonna say this, if you do at the last minute decide, "Hey, I think I'm gonna go to Kentucky," Chase
Yeah,
does live in Lexington. He's here.
yeah.
Just
I
saying.
know. I know he
Just saying.
films there a lot. I know he be putting on
No,
for
he
Lexington.
lives in Lexington.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It
I
is.
won't quit, Holly. I'm gonna
Yeah,
I
get him
won't go
here.
to his
yeah,
house. We need to have him over here because I'm not going to his house. He
yeah,
has
He's
like
got all these snakes.
300
A
snakes,
bunch of
and
snakes.
he has so many snakes, and I am phobic.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah,
Chase, we talked
Yeah.
about it for like an hour one time, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Chase, no. He's like, but they won't hurt you. They're cute and cuddly. No, no, they're
yeah.
not, Chase. No.
Right.
So yeah,
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
not yeah,
Hey.
that is definitely not gonna be Holly's, destination.
no.
Right, right, right. Hey, as long as he don't got spiders, I'm cool. As long as he don't
But
got no
Chase
tarantula spider.
Hey, spiders don't bother me. They can crawl all
What?
over me. I don't care.
Oh
But a
no,
snake?
all
No. Uh-uh. No,
no,
I don't want it.
no.
I
all we
don't want
got
it near me. I don't care if it's 4 feet. I don't care if it's six. No. I will take off screaming like a little girl and act like I'm a foot tall compared to my Amazonian, body. But yeah, I take off. Now if it's a bear, I'll fight it. But yeah, not a snake.
well,
Yeah,
all we got here, Darrell, is, tuxedo cats, but they eat
Yeah,
all the spiders they find,
yeah,
so yeah, they get
they
rid of
do.
those.
They'll
really,
eat any
really.
bug they find.
They
Yeah.
Oh,
really
that's
do.
good. That's good.
They've
Yeah,
Yeah,
done
they
they've done some
they do.
spectacular catches too. Once Albert
Yeah.
came sailing into the sliding across the kitchen floor, stuck his paw out, caught a wolf spider that was going under the stove, and he caught it right at the last second. Yeah, he's an
see.
expert. He's a legend when it comes to spiders. So you're
Oh
safe.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so you can come here anytime and you'll be all right because
Yeah,
we got
you're
our
safe.
tuxedo cats.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah,
hey, that's all
yeah,
I need.
yeah,
Cause I got anything
yeah,
crawling on me. Oh yeah, I'm
yeah,
running.
yeah. They'll take care of you. Don't worry.
Yeah, thank you.
But
Oh, it's been so much fun.
I know. I
yeah, no, I
love
know.
it.
I
God,
want
the
to talk to you
time has
for like,
went so quick.
yeah, no,
Yes.
it's gone so quick, but I'd love to. God, I could talk to you for hours, man.
I
God,
know. I know. We gotta spend some time definitely outside. This. I know
Yes,
definitely
we
when we go
will.
to Imagine, we definitely gotta
Yeah,
catch up, had dinner and stuff like that together.
we do.
yeah,
We
we
do.
will, or in between. Yeah,
Yes.
somehow find out a way. And maybe
Yeah.
Most
maybe yeah,
certainly.
you come see us and we get together, Chase, and all of us get together. That'd be
Yeah,
great, man.
Yeah.
Moon come down. We got Chase. We got yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we've been trying to work out, yeah, some time to hang out with Chase, and yeah, that'd be great if we could get all
Yeah. Yeah.
coordinated. So yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome.
We could do us, Demetrius, all of us and stuff like that. Just have a dinner
Yeah,
That'd
because
be
it's not
fun.
far.
oh
No,
yeah,
it's not. No.
that'd be stuff of legends. That would be
Yeah.
awesome, man.
Yeah.
And and then Darrell will show up in his wolf suit, and Branson will, he'll go crazy then.
Hey, I will. I'll show up. Just give me the word. You want me to show up in the wolves? I'm the
Oh, no.
word.
Oh, Branson just loves it. Branson just loves that wolf suit.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
it has been a blast tonight, man. And yeah, thank you for spending time with us tonight because
No.
both of us are
Thank
looking
you.
forward to the show. Yeah,
Thank
quite
you
a
for
bit.
inviting me. Thank you so much.
But I will.
Well, we
You
will
know, I'll be
talk
in touch with you.
soon.
Yeah, you know you'll hear from me because you do about every day on your social media.
Hey, I
At least
appreciate it.
you know you'll hear from me, but well, you'll be hearing from Holly. She's right in the thick of programming right now, so you're
Oh
gonna
yeah.
hear
Okay.
from her pretty soon too. But I'll turn it over to Holly to close it out with you. But yeah, you
Okay.
take care, Darrell.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, but thank you, Dyrell. This has been so much fun. And
Yeah.
yes, don't be a stranger. And we definitely need to chit chat before Imaginarium and get together.
Yes,
Yeah,
most definitely we can do that. I can't wait. Just
100%.
yeah, when we offer it, just let's put that in our schedule so we can do that
Okay.
because I think that'd be awesome. Awesome
yeah,
to do it. Like I said, it's not far. So
No,
whenever it's off day or whatever like that, we can all just get together, have fun, eat, talk, and plan the stuff, and get ready for Imaginarium.
you got
sounds
it.
great. Great. Well, thank you. And you have a great evening, what's left of it. And
Right.
thank you for being a great guest.
No, thank you for having me. Thank you for being both great hosts and it's going more success for all of us.
There you go. Onwards and upwards, as
Yeah.
Steven says.
Yes.
All right, out there in listener land, join us next Wednesday evening, same place, same time. Another great guest, another great chat for the rest of the week. Be creative. Good night, all.
Go 100%.